Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
Well, good morning, everybody. Some new information coming in on the approaching winter storm. The first is that we are expecting lesser snow amounts. The storm looks like it will track further offshore and not quite as much snow. Also, the timing appears to be changing a little bit. It does appear that there'll be some redevelopment on the backside of the storm Sunday afternoon into Sunday evening, with the potential of some additional snow accumulation at that point. Still does not look like that much. Let's take you right now to the latest series of satellite and radar loops, and you'll notice that wave of energy off to the north with the colder air and some milder air now working in from the south, represented by these rain showers north, or south, I should say, of New York City. This is the main part of our storm. This will organize itself and eventually spread some snow first, and then changing over to a mix of rain and sleet over the next 24 to 48 hours. Now, I should point out we've already seen a few flurries this morning. I saw one down at the URI campus on one of our time lapses. So some off and on flurries and showers possible this morning, but most of the morning is dry. The snow doesn't really start in earnest till we get into this afternoon. This evening, a combination of snow, sleet, and rain, and there could be spots, especially north and west of I-95, which get a little bit of a coating on them by the evening as the sun sets. But overnight, we'll see a mix continuing, snow, sleet, and some rain at the coast. And then on Sunday, a mix back to snow. And that's our second little piece of new information coming in this morning, is that redevelopment Sunday afternoon into Sunday evening, where some additional snow is still possible. We'll break down everything coming up in just a second. Right now, we have mostly cloudy skies. Again, occasionally we've seen some off and on flurries, but most of the roads are dry. Temperature in Providence, 32. Newport, you're at 33. New Bedford, 32 degrees right now, with a wind out of the east at 3 miles an hour. One good piece of news with this next storm is we are not expecting a whole lot of wind. Could get a little breezy tonight through tomorrow morning, but not the strong damaging gusts that we've had the past couple of weekends. Live Pinpoint Doppler 12, no flurries to track right now, although we do have this little batch just offshore from coastal Connecticut. And over the next several hours, the clouds and the precipitation spread in. By 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it is snow for most of us, potentially some rain mixing at the coast in places like Westerly, Newport, Jamestown. And then into the late afternoon and evening, notice what happens. Some milder air starts to push in. The green on this particular model represents rain. I'm going to forecast still a mix of rain, sleet, maybe even some snow, especially north and west of Providence. But I think at this point we are plain old rain at the south coast. Overnight, the combination of some snow and rain, and then into tomorrow, watch what happens. We flicker off and on with the blue, indicating still some snow possible. And this is midnight tomorrow night. This is not tonight. This is late Sunday night, where some more snow is possible. What does that mean for our forecast? Well, still not a lot of total snow expected. 2 to 4 inches in this zone right here, including Foster, Lincoln, Cumberland, north and west of 295. 1 to 2 inches for the Providence metro area, and a coating to an inch of snow in places like Westerly, Newport, Jamestown, and off into coastal Massachusetts. Keep something in mind. I think we only get about half of these amounts by tomorrow morning, and then we finally reach these totals by late tomorrow night into Monday morning, so almost coming at us in 2 waves. One of the very tricky things about this forecast is the difference between the mild and the cold air. And right now it does look like it'll split the difference right along I-95 somewhere. So any little shift in this temperature boundary could drastically change these snow accumulations. Right now, the most snow again will be in inland spots, the less amount of snow, or the least amount of snow at the coast. All right, this morning we'll see mostly dry conditions, maybe some flurries. 7-day futurecast showing the messy mix on the way for the next 48 hours. Monday morning into Monday afternoon, we clear things out. High temperature 39 degrees, and another messy mix is possible Tuesday evening, changing over to some rain and sleet by Wednesday. So a lot of activity showing up there on the 7-day futurecast.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of question marks, right, with that temperature. It really could affect.
Yeah, that makes for a tricky forecast and gives me a lot of headaches when I'm trying to do this forecast, Steve.
Absolutely. Yeah, that looks like no fun right there.
Yep.
All right, thank you very much, Pete. Well, covering New England this morning, a plow driver will not be clearing his city streets. At least that's because of a video that was posted